as an investor, you have to keep these things in mind and think they could have a major impact on asset markets, but you can't invest money on the basis that World War III is arriving tomorrow.
Okay.
You understand? You have, and by the way, if there is World War III, are you better off in equities or in sovereign bonds? I would rather be in equities than in sovereign bonds.
Why aren't we talking about gold then? Why aren't more people biting the gold bug with all these, I hate the word, but I'm just going to use it, geopolitics, because I just don't want to go through, I don't want to list them all.
Actually, I'm also surprised because I go to lots of conferences.
They've been buying platinum,
yes,
but not gold.
No, but basically the majority of people does not own precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a minority that owns it, and that's why I don't think that we're in a bubble stage. Now, if someone comes to me and says, well, stocks will outperform gold, yeah, possibly for a while. But in general, I don't think that gold and silver and platinum will all collapse unless, and this is a possibility that will happen, that is likely at some stage in the future. I don't think we are yet there, that you have a deflationary collapse. In other words, that the whole financial system implodes, a systemic crisis. But we're not yet there.
The way the central banks are throwing money out there, deflation, I don't know.
Precisely. Well, I agree with you. We're not yet there. But, you know, every period of inflation, whether it's consumer price inflation or asset inflation in equities or in properties, or eventually ends in a deflation.
Absolutely.
But we don't know between now and that time. It could be 5 years, 10